So day 3 of moving to Japan for work, when I really start to focus on surviving here financially. I woke up at 6 a.m. after kind of a late night, so I feel like I'm almost adjusted to Japan's time zone. Before I went to my first day of work, I wanted to buy another one of these power cords as well as groceries for my apartment. So I left early, past all the love hotels that are next to my apartment, and headed to the closest electronics district called Denten Town. Denten Town is also famous, by the way, for being Osaka's center of pop culture, anime, and gaming merchandise. So you'll see a lot of maid cafes and figure stores here, as well as electronic shops. Kind of like the Akihabara of Osaka. Anyway, I picked up my power cord and went to get groceries. Because even with extremely affordable convenience store food and street food, cooking at home is the most affordable way to survive here. And that is the budget that will make this international move possible for me. My budget go-to is a ton of vegetables that I use to make salads that I enjoy with olive oil and vinaigrette. Eggs for omelets. A ton of tea bags saves me money over always buying drinks at the convenience store. Tofu here costs like 25 cents. And lean beef that I fry. By the way, this is the look and size of most Japanese shopping carts. Living in Japan, whenever possible, I like to cook a lot of very cheap, healthy meals so that I can afford to get really nice food with friends every now and then. Anyway, it was almost time for my first day of work, and I was actually kind of nervous, so I hurried home to take a shower. Here is the view of my room from my shower, and waited for my colleague to come pick me up. It always surprises me that cars in Japan have television in the front seat. I feel like that would be an issue in America, but it's not an issue here at all. Upon arrival, I double and triple checked my camera settings to make me less nervous. My first job would be behind the scenes photo and video for professional kickboxers. My friend and colleague Sakura helped me set up these connections, so she came to accompany me, which was honestly great for moral support with my first job in a new country. And I wasn't allowed to take cell phone video during the shoot, but everything actually went very well. Although I was told by one of the managers that I do need to learn more sports media Japanese vocabulary, and that my Japanese grammar didn't need to be so formal. Anyway, we got seats to watch the rest of the matches after the shoot, and I got my work schedule for the rest of the week. I would be doing 2 nightclub videos and 1 skincare product video. Already, the promise of income abroad and even having groceries at home felt like a small anxiety had been lifted from my chest. Like doubts about being able to work here were fading away. And I even signed up to take kickboxing classes when one of the coaches offered, because I definitely function better when I exercise regularly. I left the stadium and started to walk home feeling pretty excited about the classes, even though the tournament made them seem kind of frightening. Camera work had made me extremely hungry, and I realized it had been 3 days in Japan and I hadn't had any seafood yet, so I called up a new friend and went to get some sashimi, and was pleasantly reminded why I love Japanese food so much. I then had a quiet night after a long day just watching Chainsaw Man and Spy Family at a friend's house. I would have my first kickboxing class early the next morning, as well as my first nightclub video job, which would last through the night until 4 a.m. And of course I've learned how important it is to get rest, so I walked home kind of early and had the most relaxing sleep I had in Japan yet.